Good evening and welcome to my project presentation about video game sales. The original paper is titled Video Game Sales Analysis, a Data Science Approach. By taking a dataset of video game sales ranging from the 1980s to modern day, we attempt to predict sales. The dataset holds 10 features. My motivations for choosing this topic. Video games have been one of the largest growing industries for at least 2 decades and continues to grow. Sales data is useful for marketing and predicting trends, whether you're a developer or content creator. And also, for this topic, it was not very difficult to find related works. The problems and challenges associated with these predictions are the lack of meaningful features and the difficulty of confirming some sales metrics. A lot of you guys might not know, but the largest online gaming platform, Steam, for the most part, does not reveal final sales numbers. So it makes analyzing PC sales particularly difficult. In one of the related works, a similar study done by a student at the Masaryk University in the Czech Republic, he used support vector machine, regression trees, and naive Bayes to predict not only sales, but the current player base of certain games. I stayed very similar to the original paper, but added in a few extra models as I went along. So the method. With the chosen paper's data set, it was difficult to come to any meaningful or accurate predictions, unfortunately. Half of the paper's data sets were just sales by region, as you can see, such as sales in Japan and sales in Europe. I went along with their idea to narrow it down the target feature just to North America sales, but unlike the original data set, I did remove the other sales. Additionally, one of the similar studies used the same data but appended a few nice features onto it, such as critic score and age rating, as you can see on the right. I included similar graphics to the original paper, comparing features like genre and platform to the target feature, North America sales. The methods. The paper used only linear regression, but I went ahead and tried other regression models as well, including SGD regressor and lasso and ridge. I utilize it on our train test split methods by 80 and 20%, just like we did in the labs. Unfortunately, the results are not great. The accuracy rate for train and test were very low, as you can see in the previous slide, 0.19, 0.09, and even worse. There's a link to my data. In conclusion, both the platform, or the console the game is released on, and the critic score were helpful indicators in how well we could predict the North American sales. I worked with selecting features and removing NA or blank values, but I still feel like the features in the dataset could have used more tweaking. Also, just more relevant features would have been good as well. In the future, I'd like a more robust dataset. I'd like to make use of different models and apply neural networks to the predictions if the data calls for it, of course. Actually, the original paper I utilized and decided to model my project after didn't include code examples. I didn't realize this until a couple weeks ago, but they did include, images and graphs and pretty good explanations of what they were going for. So I used that information to just be able to, and combined with what we learned in the labs, to be able to replicate the same code. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.